Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. And this build is a bit different than obviously the other ones I've done. This one is octagon shape, and it was rather difficult to make. And I spent so long trying to get it all correct. I was kind of scrolling through Pinterest, getting vague ideas of what I wanted to do. And it was rather difficult to figure out what I wanted. I love building, but at the same time I'm kind of like meh at the same time, just because I never have like ideas for what to build. So if you have any like suggestions, that'd be great. But I spent a lot of time on this little deck. It took me quite a while to figure out. It was it just took a long time to figure out the shape of this house, and then trying to get the walls to work and it not working, and it was driving me insane because you can't make diagonals the way you want to make diagonals, if that makes any sense. And right there I had made a basement instead of making the walls. So in here I was looking at like kind of a floor plan idea for you to do like inside the house, which was helpful. It was hard to deal with. It was so difficult to build, and then like even now I'm like, it took so long. It was so painful. It wasn't painful, but it was all at the same time. It's like I had fun building it. Just a painful build. And the rooms end up being really weird, obviously, because you're in an octagon house. I changed the rooms around quite a bit. Like that was supposed to be like a kind of like really long bathroom, and I ended up changing the room a bit. And and I don't know. It was difficult. But anyway, how was your day? As I'm recording this, it's 2:30 in the morning. Yay. I went to bed like really early. It was like 9:30 when I went to bed. And I was tired, and then I woke up at like 1:30 in the morning, and I was like, I'm just gonna go back to sleep, and then I didn't fall asleep, so it was just, and so here I am, recording voiceovers, 2:30 in the morning, and, was listening to Disney music as I was trying to sleep. Not a surprise for me, I always listen to Disney music. It's just a thing that I enjoy to do. And okay, I tried to roof it. I tried to put roof on top of it, and it didn't work. Like right there, it wouldn't sit properly over that, and then there were gaps, and then I couldn't get it to work, and I was like, you know what? I don't even care. I'm just gonna make it like a porch on your roof. I don't really, what would you call that? Like I don't even know. But yeah. Put some stairs and see if they can, because a lot of the stuff like in the house is like normal like living stuff. There's not activities. Excuse me. There's no like activities inside. So I mean you've got like a little fire pit there, but that's it. And yeah, I just wanted some place where they could do more, so I added this little roof area. I guess I could have put stuff in the backyard, but you know, you've got an Octagon house. Why would things go in the backyard? Like, you know, I don't know. I changed the walls quite a bit. I fixed those walls a lot because that right there that's the kitchen, that weird diagonal L thing, and putting the kitchen in a weird shape, it's fun and difficult and weird all at the same time. Again, I went with really light colors. I don't remember. But this kitchen, oh man, it bugged me so much. And then you can see where everything's gonna go based on the floor color. Oh, I went with white. Alright, that's okay, that's fine. That's alright. A little gray. Off-white? Whatever. So here we're working on the kitchen. I did change the cabinets at one point, and then I changed them back. I just couldn't really decide on the colors and how things were working, and it was interesting, to say the least. Try building a weird shaped house with a lot of diagonals, and you know. And there you can see me sneak in a little move objects. And I really tried to make the cabinets line up really well, but putting how I wanted, because with it being on the diagonal, it like messes. With it being on the diagonal, it kind of messes how things are placed down, so it kind of looked wonky. So you had to fix that. Nice dishwasher and sink. I put a little plant in that corner there because nothing else could go there. I guess maybe like a smaller cabinet, but that might have like gone through. And then I combined two tables to make a really long table right there for them to use, all kind of like in the kitchen area. I spent so long putting this rug under the table because it was so hard with being selected on it to see it line up properly. So I changed it a lot. I try to fix it, and then I think at one point I try to change the color, and that doesn't happen. So I got that as normal looking as possible. So there I was changing it. And then I changed the cabinets back, and I fixed all them. I don't know. With this house, I was like, you know, that looks nice, but the darker cabinets really worked well with it. And then here I was starting to kind of work. This is supposed to be like a little closet for your entryway. And put some nice flowers, you know, by the front door, and obviously art. I always put lots of art in houses, and I don't know why. It's kind of an obsession. And then we put some shelves in there. It's like that's your, not linen closet. That's like, I don't know, your entryway closet. I don't really know what you would call it. And then I was sticking the doors in for where places would go. And then I realized I put the wrong doors down, so I fixed them. I kind of went blue and white-ish. I kind of changed, kind of depending on what I wanted. And the gnomes, I went with blue again. Lots of blue in this house, especially the front room. In the rugs, and I noticed that was sticking, the shelf there in the front closet. I noticed that it was sticking out through the wall, and it really bugged me that I could see it, and I hadn't noticed it before until like right then. And then for the master bedroom, I went with like browns and reds, and I saw those lights that for the end table, and they were super cute, and I'd never seen them before. There's just so many things that even now I notice things that I've never seen before. And it's crazy that, because I've played this since it came out. And I'm still noticing things that are there. And then I fixed the living room there to sit in between the windows. I love these windows, but they drive me insane. Because, like, on the outside, they're, like, a 3. But on the inside, they're, like, they look like a 2-space window. So you can't put them too close to each other. Otherwise, they get angry. And you can't actually see through the window anymore. And I went around and put a lot of curtains on the windows. Just trying to, give the Sims some privacy. I have to say, the purple room was probably one of my favorites to decorate. I mean, I love the whole build, but I think the purple room was definitely one of my favorites. Or the bathrooms, just because the bathrooms are so weird. And trying to get all the furniture to kind of look good together was interesting, to say the least. It's hard because not everything has the same color tone as everything else. You can have like warm browns and cool browns and red browns, and so there's like a lot of craziness going on. And I made that little gap there. I was like, I have no idea what is going to go there. So I just made it just like empty space. I don't know if you can hear my dog, but he's whining at me because he was terrorizing my mom's birds again. I could hear it happen all the way upstairs. It was so loud. And he wouldn't leave him alone, so I've put something across the doorway so he can't walk in here and look at him anymore. Even though they're right there, but he's still whining at me. Probably because he can't come in here and lay with me as I'm recording, but he's a butt. But he's adorable. Sounds like he's in the kitchen knocking over food. Which is normal for him. I don't know why, but he just tips the food over and then eats the food from the floor when he has a perfectly good dog bowl right there for him to eat out of. And he's just like, nah, let's eat it off the floor, thanks. Rude. You have this bowl. Use it. Rants. And for the bathroom art, obviously my little koi fish. I really love them. I love the little koi fish. That one's, I think koi fish is one of my favorites, picture-wise. And then I worked on this little bathroom. This one wasn't as hard to decorate because it wasn't as weird shaped as the master bath. The master bathroom was very weird shaped. But, what can you do? In the purple room, I loved this room so much. And I couldn't decide. I was like, okay, we're going to make it a little girl's room. And, we're going to get it all to match. It'll be super cute. And then I was messing on, like, the tones and stuff for, like, the pinks and stuff. I was going to put that bookcase kind of there to block off that weird little corner where nothing was going to go. But it messed up. Like, it, covered up, like, the only windows in the bedroom. So I put a little violin in between them, in case. And I wasn't sure if the Sim would like, because Sims are picky on the way things are. So I ended up moving the door so that I can move the desk so that it would fit better. And here, I kind of went with it as like like a little guest room or maybe whoever has this bedroom just has really simple taste and, they're, they don't want anything too fancy. And then I couldn't decide on a rug for that room, but I really love this dark blue purple. That one is really pretty. And then up here we put a little grill and some eating areas up on the roof, because what else are you going to do up there since you can walk up there? So I put some activities. I put a nice hot tub for them to relax in. I was going to put the water slide up there, and I'm like, that might kind of hurt. I mean, it already kind of hurts to, slip and slide on grass. And, that's just stone up there. So I just put monkey bars and some activities. But we are getting close to the end of this episode, so thank you so much for watching. If you liked it, hit that like and subscribe and leave a comment. And I will see you in the next build. Bye!